program mengenai penyampaian yang berkesan. Program selama 2 hari itu diadakan di Kementerian Berkenaan di Lapangan Terbang Lama, Brakas. Hadir Menteri Pembangunan Yang Berhormat Pihin Orang Kaya Indra Pahlawan Datu Sri Setia Awang Haji Suyoy bin Haji Osman. Juga hadir Setiausaha Tetap Teknikal dan Profesional Datu Paduka Awang Haji Suhaimi bin Haji Ghaffar, Setiausaha Tetap Pentadbiran dan Keuangan Awang Haji Muhammad Lutfi bin Abdullah dan Timbalan Setiausaha Tetap Kementerian Berkenaan Awang Marzuki bin Haji Mohsin.
Didn't present the ideas well, but somebody presented very well.
Program dihadiri 25 orang ketua jabatan dan pegawai kanan peringkat eksekutif. Taklima disampaikan oleh penceramah undangan dari KL Strategic Change Consulting, Dr. Victor S.L.Tan. Program antara lain menyentuh mengenai teknik dalam menangani.
Majlis dengan segala hormatnya menjemput penceramah Yang Mulia Dr. Victor S.L.Tan bagi menerima cenderahati penghargaan.
Every day, you have a chance to celebrate together 100 years. And I would like to congratulate all the staff and the leaders of JKR for this success. It is not every day an organization see the light of the day 100 years. And I think this is a very special occasion that all of you come together to celebrate 100 years commemoration of your organization. So I believe JKR Brunei can stand for Janji Kerja Rajin, jimatkan kos rakyat, jaga keselamatan rakyat, jalinkan kerapatan rakyat, jentera kerajaan responsif. How do you like that acronym for JKR Brunei? All right. Wonderful structures and buildings. We're talking about buildings of distinction. Work with your heart in totality to achieve maximum quantity while maintaining quality. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
For 100 years, because Nicholas couldn't find a way to change the assumptions of the authority, for 100 years, the world was wrong. But he remains a student of Nicholas by the name of Galileo. He found a way to change the assumption. And eventually his view was accepted. You know his name? Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei invented the telescope. Dia reka satu alat dipanggil the telescope. By inventing this telescope, he enabled people to see what he saw. And when many scientists looked through the telescope, they saw the evidence. And many of them come to Galileo and said, Galileo, at the next science convention, I will support your view. And count me in, Galileo, and count me in too. So eventually, Galileo Galilei changed the mindset, changed the assumption.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me behind? First of all, I would like to thank Chair Bujani, Director of ASEAN Management Center, and also the management of ASEAN for inviting me here. This is a special privilege. I'm back here again for the third time, and second time for changing the mindset. I just want to share with you, in case you say I only talk, I have written 7 books, and I tell you, from Change to Win, this is my first book, Change to Win, talks about how companies can learn from lessons of change. Changing the mindset is after the crisis in 1997. How organizations should adapt their mindset to the changing environment and still continue to succeed. Releasing trapped minds, talk about executives and leaders who are trapped, who are overcome by resistance, and how we can overcome them. Changing your corporate culture talks about organization-wide, change, and likely also mengubah cara pandang, bebas kami yang terjajah and revolusi berusaha. How am I? Before 1996, there is a gentleman who lost all his hair. Maybe you will not think so special until you look clearly. Who do you think this guy is? Anyone recognize this gentleman? You know who this gentleman? You know? Somebody you know? That's a start. It is me. And that become more personal. If I talk to somebody else, hey, this is your friend, you say, this is me. In 1995, I lost all my hair. Because of stress, because of work. Why not? And doctor said to me that, I did 3 medical tests. Now, I think most of you will understand why I did 3 medical tests. Because if you suddenly have your hair all dropped, first thing is that you can accept. There must be something wrong with me, right? So I did medical test and say, okay, good news. In terms of medical, you're okay. But I'm afraid your hair, you have lost your hair, it's very hard to. I said, doctor, what about I go to those shops and they put all this chemical on me? He said, that doesn't work because what? And he said something, he gave me a hint. He said, your hair drop is out something that's inside, not outside. Inside. Something inside you and so on. So it's like those people you go to the shop, they promise you your hair will grow back, it's doing it outside. I know. He said, by the way, I think you will not get back your hair now. It's too bad. But then the good news is that you're healthy. Right? But I couldn't accept it. You know why? Every day I look at the mirror and say, that cannot be. At night when I close my mind, I'm in control. I say, when I close my mind, and that's why I wrote my book, I decided I wrote my book, Changing Mindset. I said, when I close my mind, I have control. What I want to see, bald or a head full of hair. I'm in control. When I close my eyes, I see my head full of hair. In fact, I see my head every day, the hair growing. I'm in control. But I look at the mirror, I have no control. The mirror tells me, I'm bald. I don't like it. But when I close my eyes at night, I'm in control. Every night, when I close my eyes, I see my hair growing. And don't expect to tell the truth. Next day I see my hair still no hair. Next day still no hair. Next week still no hair. So how long before I start to grow hair? 1 year. 1 year my hair is back. I want to tell you this in case you think this is very strange because is this medically proof? You know, how can that be so difficult? Because if you lose your hair, you lose your hair. But I tell you, 3 doctors tells me that you will not get your hair back because hormone change and so on, that's what you lost your hair. See, you know? 1 in a million chance I have to get back. When I'm 90, you know? So in any case, it's no big deal. That's accepted. But with the mind power is very important. In case you think that this is very unusual, let me introduce to you a study that we published in Journal of Medicine about 2 groups, and this has something to do with this story. 2 groups of patients coming to a dental clinic to have their tooth pulled out, to their teeth pulled out. So they are group A and group B. And unknown to these patients, in collaboration with the psychologists, they want to study how the mind affects the body reaction. So group A comes in, they say, okay, you guys want to have your tooth pulled out? They say, yes. Are you guys afraid of pain? They say, yes, of course. Don't worry. I will inject Novocaine to you. Administer this Novocaine to you, and you will not feel the pain. And sure enough, injected Novocaine, and these people have their tooth pulled out, and sometimes they don't even realize the tooth being pulled out. Okay. Group B, same question. Are you guys afraid of pain? Yes. Don't worry, I will also give you Novocaine, and you will not feel the pain. So they show you the Novocaine, and they don't feel the pain. But actually, group B, they didn't show you Novocaine. They showed him distilled water. But because the patient thinks that they get Novocaine, they never feel the pain. But we're dealing with NPs and psychologists, they're not going to stop at that surface level. They go to extract the secretions. Group A, what happened when they showed Novocaine? An hormone called endomorphin is secreted. Endomorphin is secreted and stops the pain. Right? When you inject this Novocaine, it elicits this endomorphin. But what happens to this group B? When they inject this water, because the patient thought that they are given Novocaine, that thought itself elicits Novocaine. It elicits these endomorphins. as if a Novocaine has been shot in, but actually distilled water. The thought itself elicits.
So much for coming on the show with us today.
Thank you for inviting me. Think about it, change is already very hard. Whether you talk about digitalization, globalization, or competition, it's hard. For those who want to give feedback about this secret of change, that you like the ideas, and you want to know more information, you can log into www.klscc.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Doctor, for coming on the show. I really do appreciate you taking the time to share with us.
Really enjoyed the session. Hope to see you again.
We will.
Sempena dengan itu juga kami berbangga kerana di studio pada malam ini kami menjemput Dr. Victor S.L.Tan, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif KL Strategic Change.
Okey, ini memang satu proses inisiatif yang diambil oleh kerajaan dan juga private sector lah. Jadi bukan satu destinasi yang kita anggap kita boleh sampai ke tahap yang dengan ini saya nak memperkenalkan buku kedua saya. Ini tajuknya Membebaskan Minda yang Terjajah. Ada banyak yang tanya saya mengapa terjajah, kan negara kita dah 50 tahun merdeka. Tetapi walaupun negara kita 50 tahun merdeka, tetapi masih banyak ramai rakyat dan juga pekerja masih terjajah. Bukan terjajah dengan orang British atau Portugis atau Belanda, tetapi terjajah oleh minda kita. Kita fikir lagi, tak payahlah, kita dah cukup baik tahap kita. Jadi kita terjajah dengan idea yang kolot, fikiran yang kolot, yang tidak relevan lagi. Ini kena kita
Okey, saya rasa itu cukup menyimpulkan perbincangan kita pada mana ya?
Oh, balik kampung Melaka.
Kampung saya tu. Terima kasih, Doktor.
Apabila doktor cakap bagaimana kita nak buat tu kalau berjaya di negara-negara lain untuk dibuat, mengapa apa yang harus kita kata perubahan yang perlu ada dalam negara kita kalau kita boleh gunakan model dan konsep itu berjaya dalam negeri kita? Mungkin Dr. Victor boleh kita dapatkan pandangannya.
Ya, mungkin ada lain faktor yang kita perlu tinjaui lah. Selain daripada cara-cara bagaimana kita nak terima peranan yang baru dan sebagainya. Saya fikir di tempat kerja kita kena ubah cara kepimpinan, kena ubah leadership style. Keduanya, kadang-kadang kita fikir adakah cara yang baik kalau kerja setakat kerja kuat saja. Mungkin kalau nak mengurangkan stres, kita mesti pandai-pandai kita rancangkan kerja supaya kita dapat habiskan kerja kita dalam tempoh masa sampai pukul 5. Tidak ada kebaikannya kalau kita tidak ada rancangan yang baik, kita kerja sampai pukul 10, tetapi hasil kerja tidak bermutu atau tidak berkesan. Caranya, keduanya kita mesti mengamalkan cara yang inovatif dan kreativiti supaya kita dapat mencapai sesuatu dengan masa yang singkat. Ini memang orang-orang Asia ni dulu kita ada nilai kerja kuat. Tetapi kita fikir kalau kita nak bersaing hebat di pesada dunia ini, kita kena ubah, gunakan fikiran kita, akal kita, pandai-pandai kita rancangkan dan juga mengurangkan stres kita.
Kita work smart,
work smart. Dan keduanya saya fikir penting juga kalau kita tahu cara assertiveness. Kadang-kadang memang kerja ni tak habis-habis. Kalau seorang pekerja itu dia terus buat saja, kadang-kadang kita kena kata no. That's all I can do for the day. Besok kita balik, kita buat lebih berkesan. Tapi kalau terus saja kita tak tahu nak cakap, tidak boleh lagi. Memang cara kita, orang Asia ni takut nak menentang bos. Bos kata boleh buat, you buat lah.
Boleh.
Ini menambahkan stres. Nanti balik rumah lagi gaduh dengan isteri dan sebagainya.
Terima kasih banyak. Kita jumpa lagi dalam perspektif kita yang akan datang. Terima kasih. Thank you so much.
Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Glory. My name is Dr. Victor S.L.Tan. This morning, I have a very interesting topic for you, a new way to motivate people. And I say for too long, many of us have been taught the wrong way of motivation. Ever wonder why sometimes we're not motivated in life, in the workplace? It's because we have been taught something that is totally wrong about motivation. Now, I say this to start to provoke you to think what motivation is all about. Let me first start by the definition of motivation, as most of us know it. From the word motivation, it's trying to get people to find a motive to take action towards a goal that we expect to achieve. And what do we do in terms of motivation? Why is motivation important? And we know for too long, a lot of people go through a lot of trainings, all kind of training, technical training, skill training, but many people don't do those things they're supposed to do. They lack the motivation. Now, in the corporate environment, having trained many executives and leaders, I found out that there are 4 reasons why people don't perform in organizations. Reason number 1, they do not know what they're supposed to do. It's about communication. And communication also comes with a commitment to communicate. A lot of people don't have that commitment to communicate. They don't have the motivation to communicate. And reason number 2, they do not know how to do. A lot of people have been trained in areas they're supposed to be good in, skills, knowledge, expertise, but they still come back from the training session not applying what they know. They are not motivated to apply what they know. Reason number 3, why people don't do things and don't perform. They don't know why they should do it. Perhaps the question in their mind is, why me? Why not somebody else? Why am I supposed to do this? After all, I'm not paid that much. It's about motivation, or the lack of motivation. And reason number 4, there are obstacles beyond their control. Why don't people remove those obstacles? Why do they wait for people to come and help remove those obstacles? Again, motivation, or the lack of motivation. So motivation truly, it's very important. It is not skill, it's not knowledge, it's not expertise. It has to be motivation to enable these resources to be applied productively. Now, I'd like to convince each one of you why we need this new way of motivation in our lives and also in our work. The benefits of this new approach. Now, first of all, I would argue that the value-driven motivation is less stressful and more motivating because we are increasing our knowledge and skill, and we are adding value to a company and attract the kind of reward. I want you to imagine a scenario in a workplace. Your boss passes by and you can read his mind, and he's saying something like this: "Am I overpaying you?" That means that you may not add enough value to the organization. Your job may be at stake. There's a risk involved here. But on the other hand, if the boss passes by and you're reading his mind and saying something like this: "Am I underpaying this guy?" That means you are contributing a lot to the company. Your job is secure. Now, wouldn't it be better, based on the value-driven motivation, that we continue to add value to the company, that we feel safe? Truly, in today's environment, there is no such thing as job security. The only way you can ensure job security is to continue to increase your knowledge, skills, and expertise, and add value to the organization. Because truly, if you continue to add value to the organization, you are most wanted in anywhere you go. And that is a sense of comfort and security. Secondly, the benefits of the value-driven motivation is based on the importance of providing a win-win situation for the company as well as individuals. Now, I'd like to quote a famous author by the name of Jim Rohn, who's a great motivator. And he said, "The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become." The value-driven motivation model advocates this concept. By doing your best in the workplace, by building the knowledge, skills, and experience, by building the track record of performance, you have become a great performer. This is Dr. Victor S.L.Tan. It's a great pleasure spending time with you. Hope to see you again. Hi, welcome to Be Excellent, a special program tailored for working people. My name is Dr. Victor S.L.Tan, a change management consultant and trainer.
I have personally worked with 400,000 individuals and consulted for 350 Asian organizations. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you a very interesting topic, how we can motivate people using a model that you have never seen before. Now, in this episode also, we'll be sharing with you some of the problems in the workplace which actually demotivate people. Hi, welcome to Be Excellent, a special program that's tailored for working people. My name is Dr. Victor S.L.Tan, a change management consultant. I have personally trained 400,000 individuals and consulted over 350 Asian organizations. In this episode, I would like to share with you a very interesting and impactful topic. How do you reduce complacency in the workplace? Do you know what's the number one enemy of success? Complacency. Yes, you have guessed it. Complacency is the number one enemy in the workplace. With complacency, it retards better performance. It hinders better achievement. Let me share with you a story about complacency. It's about a coach and a 100 meters runner. How does a coach reduce the complacency of a 100 meters runner? Normally, he will provide him a running shoes, starting block, and he will fire the gun and expect the runner to run as fast as he could. Over time, the runner gets complacent and his times get worse. Now, if I were a coach and if I were to reduce his complacency, I would bring along a tiger in a cage. And when I fire the gun, not only the runner is running, but the tiger is chasing from behind. Now, symbolically, you understand that in that situation, no one can be complacent. The runner will run his best to achieve a level of performance that is higher than before. I'd like to share with you one powerful concept in advertisement. It's called top of mind. Do you know that companies spend billions and billions of dollars each year to achieve top of mind in the thinking of the customers? What about you as an employee? Do you achieve top of mind in the thinking of the leaders that you work for? If you reduce your complacency by increasing your knowledge, by learning more, by being creative and innovative, you will achieve top of mind in the thinking of your leaders. When there's a promotion available, your name will come top of mind and you will be selected. Now, there's a great painter by the name of Michelangelo. Michelangelo said, the greatest tragedy of the human condition is not that man aimed too high and missed it. The greatest tragedy of the human condition is that man aimed too low and achieved it, and he become complacent, and he no longer improve himself. Therefore, let's avoid this sense of complacency that hinders us from achieving more. Let's reduce our complacency and aim for the highest and achieve our best. I'm Dr. Victor S.L.Tan. It's been a great pleasure to be with you in this program. I hope to see you again. Bye.